council come to order, please? Will the clerk call the roll?
Anderson. Present. Bush.
Here.
Chatra. Here. Hager-Smith. Here. Newcomb. Here. Gordon.
Here.
Sutphin.
Here.
The only item we have tonight on the agenda here is the consent agenda, and that's the approval of town council minutes, April 12th, 2016, and April 19th, 2016. What's council's pleasure on the consent agenda?
I move approval of the consent agenda. Second.
Motion and second. Any discussion? Clerk call the roll, please.
Anderson. Aye. Bush.
Aye.
Chatra.
Aye.
Hager-Smith. Aye. Newcomb. Aye. Gordon.
Aye.
Sutphin.
Aye. We don't have any public hearings tonight, so we move on now to citizen comments. Anybody wishing to comment on anything in town of Blacksburg, please come forward, state your name and address, and please try to limit your speaking time to about 3 minutes.
Joel Irvine, 515 Farmingdale Lane. Surprisingly here to talk about the North Main 460 interchange. I'd just like to give you a few updates of what's happened since the last time we talked. First, I do want to very much thank all of you. Everyone from the town has engaged in this, and I'm very, very appreciative of that. And everyone involved is very appreciative of that. So hopefully all these things that we have been working on, I can just give you some reports and keep you up to date. So last night we attended the Montgomery County Board of Supervisors meeting. We obviously encourage them to support the town in their bid for an interchange, and we also asked them to attend the May 3rd work session. They were all very positive, looking forward to working with you, seeing what maybe you need from them, learning about the history of the issues. So we're very excited to see that. So I encourage all of you to look at the rebroadcast of that meeting because it was very positive. Last week, I emailed Mark Verneal, Chris Lawrence, and also the mayor an article about HB2 funding for 460 in Montvale. So they were successful at taking a very weakly scored application that was not supposed to be funded, and they actually got funding with support from VDOT. And that was done because of a local effort, a VDOT effort, and they pushed for it. So this is 460. That's our same route that we're talking about. I don't want to pit Blacksburg against Bedford and all that. I'm very happy that they got their safety improvements. But what I think it does is it gives us hope, and that's really what I'm looking at. I think if we can have an application to rally around, we have something to advocate for. So that's one of the things that I would like to push for, is that if we can somehow come together and get an application in, then we can use all of this energy that we have to advocate for that, even if it does score poorly. And then finally, I just want to give you a quick update on the fact that we have begun a website. So it is northmainintersection.org. So we are just trying to use that to disseminate information, bring people together, get mailing lists, all of those things. So when these things do come to a head and we need people to advocate, we need people to send emails and letters to the different people that can help us with this issue, that we can sort of bring that together and help you all with the goal that we have together. So I think that is everything on my list. So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We're still in citizen comments.
I'm Avery Gregenstein. I'm with the Montgomery County Chamber of Commerce. So we're at 1520 North Franklin Street in Christiansburg. And this is Sharon Scott. She's our executive director. We're just here today to voice our support for the expansion of broadband throughout the county. And we know that the Blacksburg Town Council has done a lot with Virginia Tech already to help expand broadband in this area. And we want to thank you all for that. This is a very big issue, and as students today have a lot of work they have to do at home. Their parents are also oftentimes working from home, and so if people can't get internet, it tends to be a very big deal. And if we want to continue to keep this area young and thriving and growing as it is, broadband is becoming more of a necessity, not just an expectation. So just really think this is an economic driver, and we thank you, and we want to also offer our support. And if there's anything that the chamber can do to help the council with your efforts, please reach out to us and let us know. We also have given you all some of our chamber annual manuals, which are a great informational piece about the county and Blacksburg, and we just want to help you disseminate them, and if you need any more, let us know. That's really all we have, I believe.
Other than this year, we have a photo of the mayor in there.
Oh, no.
We do.
I have to go look at that.
Thank you very much.
Thank you all.
in there too.
Is that right?
All right, still in citizen comments. Seeing nobody, I'm going to go ahead and close citizen comments. As you know, 2 weeks ago, we had our public hearing on our fiscal year 2017 budget package, which included amending the town council code sections to increase fees for water and sewer services and meter fees, and an ordinance adopting the budget for the town of Blacksburg for the upcoming year, starting July 1st. And we've had that public hearing, so what we're going to do now is we're going to take each of these separately, right? And I don't know, Mark, did you have anything you wanted to say about the budget?
No, we didn't have anything to add on the
Okay.
budget.
Just so if you're out there listening and watching, we spent a lot of time in work sessions on the budget, several presentations, so lots of questions asked even up until the last week. So it was a process that we're all involved in. So I'm going to entertain a motion on ordinance 1789, and that's an ordinance to decrease and increase fees for water and sewer services and meter fees.
I move approval of ordinance 1789.
Second.
Motion and a second. Any discussion? Will clerk call the roll, please?
Anderson. Aye. Bush.
Aye.
Chatra. Aye. Hager-Smith.
Aye.
Newcomb. Aye. Gordon.
Aye.
Sutphen. Aye.
And now move on to amended ordinance 1790, and that's the ordinance adopting the budget for the town of Blacksburg, Virginia for the fiscal year beginning July 1st, 2016 and ending June 30th, 2017, adopting the real estate tax rate and appropriating funds for the fiscal year. Entertain a motion?
I move approval of amended ordinance 1790.
Second.
Motion and second. Any discussion? Will clerk call the roll, please?
Anderson. Aye. Bush.
Aye.
Aye. Hager-Smith. Aye. Newcomb. Aye. Gordon.
Aye.
Sutphen.
Excuse me. We don't have any new business listed. Does the council have any new business? How about council reports? All right. Move on then to announcements. Actually, I'm on 2 announcements tonight. Okay. First is, I just kind of wanted to say Bill Klaus, who has contributed so much to the town over all these years, is leaving Sustainable Blacksburg, and so I just had a little letter here that I sent him, but I just wanted to publicly acknowledge everything that he's done over these years. I guess when I started on the Planning Commission a long time ago, 92, Bill was on there, and worked with him a lot. And we've had lots of good discussions, and Bill, if you're watching, sometimes we agreed, sometimes we didn't, but he really has been a great asset to the town, so we're sorry to lose him on Sustainable Blacksburg. And the other announcement that I have is May 1st through the 7th is National Travel and Tourism Week. So I won't go through all the wheres and wherefores because we know how important tourism and travel is to this area. But I'm going to go ahead and proclaim May 1st through 7th, 2016 as National Travel and Tourism Week in Blacksburg, and urge the citizens of our community to join me in this special observation with appropriate events and commemorations. And when I kind of wrote that and thought of it, actually when the clerk wrote that and I read it and thought of it, I said, yeah, don't go travel down, just stay here, and then go travel later. Pretend like you're traveling here, go to restaurants and kind of, do the things you do in Blacksburg that you do if you went somewhere else. All right.
I was
Yes.
just going to say, I will be on that leg for the Blacksburg tour, which is May 2nd in the morning, and we still have room if you'd like to sign up, so you can do so by going to, I believe, the town's website, and there's a link. But yeah, that's at 8 o'clock in the morning. I know it's bright and early, but hopefully we'll show you some things about Blacksburg that you haven't seen, and it'll be worth it. And then the Christiansburg leg is later that afternoon. The other thing I wanted to say too about council reports is that I know that Councilwoman Newcomb has been encouraging us to give these reports, and I also believe that's really important. But the way that my committees fall, it's kind of challenging because, you know, we tend to do these council reports the last meeting that we have of the month, which is today. But my three main meetings are tomorrow and Thursday. So by the time the next month comes, it's pretty, you know, out of date. So maybe we can find a solution for that, or I'll just keep you up to date.
Yeah, well, maybe what's going to be happening.
Yeah, if I can get a heads up, if I know. So that's where I wanted to let you know why I wasn't participating.
Thank you.
And I did never report tonight either.
Okay, all right. Well, I think we've done the announcements, we've done the non-council reports, and we're going to move on then. Does the vice mayor feel the reading?
Yes, I feel one coming on. I move that we go into closed meeting pursuant to the purchase of real property, an exemption as permitted by Virginia Code Section 2.2-3711, A3, for discussion of potential acquisition of property located on Patrick Henry Drive.
We have a motion, is there a second?
Second.
Any discussion? Clerk, call the roll, please.
Anderson. Aye. Bush.
Aye.
Chatra.
Aye.
Hagersmith.
Aye.
Newcomb. Aye. Wardham.
Aye.
Sutton.
Aye.
Retire downstairs.